only know. We gon' crash, we gon' burn. It don't matter, I'm down forever. And I know I should be wanting peace of mind. The way you love me raw just feels so right. Close my eyes, I get emotional. Knowing you got one foot out the door. No, I'm not your only one, and I should be moving on. You're playing with my heart, but I love it, and I want it more, more, more. I can't get enough, run it back every weekend. Addict for your touch, don't you know you're my weakness? Different type of love, sending me to my knees. I'm falling for your bluff, I'm caught up in a danger rush. You and me, when we link up, it's poison. But it's what I need, baby, let's make some noises. Different type of love, sending me to my knees. I'm falling for your bluff, I'm caught up in a danger rush. A danger rush, your lips, your kiss, your touch. I miss it way too much, I can't lie. I know I should be wanting peace of mind, but the way you love me raw just feels so right. Close my eyes, I get emotional. Knowing you got one foot out the door. No, I'm not your only one, and I should be moving on. You're playing with my heart, but I love it, and I want it more, more, more. I can't get enough, run it back every weekend. Addict for your touch, don't you know you're my weakness? Different type of love, sending me to my knees. I'm falling for your bluff, I'm caught up in a danger rush. You and me, when we link up, it's poison. But it's what I need, baby, let's make some noises. Different type of love, sending me to my knees. I'm falling for your bluff, I'm caught up in a danger rush. Sometimes I just wanna look at you. You so pretty, change my attitude. Spread that body on these 3,000 thread count white sheets. Till I get what I need. I ain't call you here to compensate. Shut the fuck up, give my mind a break. Don't get caught up, cause you always show up asking too much. Don't go pressing your luck. Tell you once, won't tell you twice. I can tell you're hungry for the fruit on the vine. You not hurt me. If for one thing, without that extra tender love. When I need you here, don't walk running. Bring that over here, don't talk nothing out your mouth. I just wanna feel something. Without that extra tender love. When I need a taste, don't walk running. Cause my mind is made, don't talk nothing out your mouth. I just wanna feel something. Without that extra, I don't think that I'm insensitive. Cause I'm straightforward about what it is. If I didn't like the way your hands feel around me, you would.
Hi. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. Hello. Oh my god. Y'all, I cut my finger. Ow. Bruh, pain. Pain. You know what's crazy? It didn't hurt. You know what's crazy? It didn't hurt. And I was like, oh, why does this dish towel have a stain? And I was like, oh, it's really red. And I was like, it's a really bright red. That's weird. And I was like, I didn't cook with anything. I'm making a baked potato. What happened? And then I look at my finger, and I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, that's weird. And then turns out I have no Band-Aids. I have no bandages in my house. So I took a hair tie and a paper towel, and I kind of made a makeshift bandage. So that's weird. But I believe it's the Lord that protected me, and that's why I didn't feel any pain. Anyways, I'm all good now. I got this nice butter, so we're gonna see if it's real good with this potato. Ooh, Lord, is the inside? Oh. Oh, bitch. Oh, chill. This butter's good. Ooh. This butter was like $10. But it's good. So today we're gonna watch some videos. I wanted to do... Why? So, this channel that I watch, he did a video titled Why Modern Dating Sucks, and that was fascinating to me as a concept. Fascinating. Big reason being, it does suck, and I'm curious how people feel in it, your guys' experience on it. Mm, okay, sorry, we're just getting it all working. Boom, here we go. Thank you for the lurk. Mwah. First off, so sorry for being late. Mooney, thanks for being first. Mwah, I appreciate it. Spec, thanks for being second. Mwah. Appreciate it. Hi, Vaku. Mwah. Thanks for being third. Lachlan. Mwah. Welcome. Hi, Miles. Mwah. Hi, Delirious. Mwah. Hi, Fax. Mwah. Hi, Mag. Mwah. Hi, Raccoon. Mwah. Hi, Giselle. Mwah. Hi, Moko. Mwah. Hi, Yuzu. Mwah. Hi, Dai. Mwah. Hi, chicken. Thanks for the follow. Can they call tab your stay? If I didn't say hi, just say hi again. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? We're gonna watch that first while I have this fucking potato. It looks amazing. It's a baked potato. Ooh, with cheese. Lots of cheese, lots of butter. I've been kind of craving rice, but I'll live. This butter is crazy. Do y'all like the potato skins? I like them. Okay. I mean, let's just get into it. I'm running late.
I have a boyfriend.
Men don't approach women anymore.
My dating life is a joke.
A lot of y'all expectations and standards are way too high.
Why is everybody single? It seems like the modern dating scene is in shambles, and that's exactly what we're gonna get into in this video. We're gonna be hearing from both perspectives, both men and women, and really get to the core of the situation. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe, and let's dive right into this video.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at.
I will say, if you want to be approached, if you are single and not even looking for a relationship, but you're looking for more friends to be around, you have to be approachable. You have to have your headphones out, you have to be looking ahead.
That's true. If this bitch got headphones in, you are showing that you don't want to talk to nobody. I feel like headphones are the universal sign of I'm doing my own thing. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. And This is and maybe I learned this because I used to work at a Target. I used to work at a grocery store. And, you know, when you work there, you have to greet people. However, when someone's wearing headphones, I'm not trying to talk to them because they're doing their own thing. If they need help, they better come up to me. To be honest. No, I don't want to hear about no. You're approachable because you have your headphones in. Not about you not approachable. Yeah, it's true. If you are walking alone and your headphones in, you are easy to rob. Keep that in mind, depending on where you live.
Smiling, just making eye contact. You have to be inviting. But at that same time, men have been shat on for approaching women. Oh, leave me alone. I have a boyfriend. Don't talk to me. And it's even happened to me as a gay man. I've gone up to a girl like, hey, you're really attractive. And she's like, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, I'm gay. Like,
No,
what are we doing here?
that's true. I do think, you know that one meme of the guy, or it's the girl in the cubicle? Can someone find it for me? The girl in the cubicle? And she goes, hello, HR, because the guy's ugly. But the hot guy, he doesn't say that. Let's be so for real. Yes, that is exactly how it goes. If you're ugly, people don't want to... Anything you do to them is creepy. If you say hi, creep. That's what they say. That's how people treat it. But if you're hot, people will be way nicer. Excuse me, miss. I have a boyfriend. Bear me. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I do it equally. I always find it flattering when people... See, to me, if people express interest and I don't like them back, I always find it flattering. I never find it creepy. Obviously, someone can be creepy, but someone just being interested in me, I find that to be very, like, sweet. I find it to be very nice. So I don't have I'm not like, oh, creep. I don't like you back, creep.
Why can't I just compliment you? And when a straight guy goes to that enough, guess what? They're just gonna stop talking to women because they're just tired of being treated like crap.
Literally, no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other.
That is true. When men get called a creep enough, and they're not, let's say in this hypothetical, they're not being creepy, okay? If people constantly reject them, even if they're not called a creep, right? Let's say they're not coming off as creepy in this hypothetical. But you have people saying, constantly, I'm not interested. It'll wear someone down, and they're just going to be like, okay, I'm not going to try anymore. Realistically.
Everyone's heads down and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally, no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single?
That's how guys feel. Why would they bother chasing down a girl that does?
That's literally it. Took the words right out of my mouth. I think the expectation of people going after you is not as real as people think. Did I turn my oven off? I'm not even sure, but... Hold up. I gotta double check my oven's off. I just thought about it. I was like, is this bitch off? Hello, Mr. Oven. Are you off? Well, Mr. Oven is off. I just had to be sure. I did not want to fuck that up.
Doesn't want to be bothered. Like I said, it's happened to me. I hear the stories from my guy friends. Girls let me know in the comments too, but there hasn't been that big of an inviting.
I'm telling you, a potato, butter, and cheese, salt, a little pepper. That right there, that's perfect. I love potatoes. I love potatoes, especially when you get the cheese a little crispy. Ooh, ooh! And you get a nice butter. You gotta get a nice butter. Y'all, I was talking about this just like miso, just like soy sauce, just like fish sauce. If you get a nice one, it's so different. Mm.
Environment, and I feel like
Smile wave,
as
yeah.
much as women hate the awkward interactions and they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to talk to somebody, or they're not interested in somebody, these are the things you have to go through in order to meet the right person. You're gonna be having awkward conversations. That's just life.
Most approachable vibes. I'm always smiling, looking.
She's not even ugly, but I think her expectations are a little unrealistic. Like, I think she's forgetting it's really nerve-wracking to just shoot your shot. It really is. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am someone that shoots my shot. If there's a hot guy, I'm like, let's get it. However, I also understand there's a time and a place, right? I hit on a guy at a party, and I've been shot down, okay? There are times you can get shot down. You just got to take the L. However, it's not always a bad thing.
Pleasant, not looking at my phone. I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached. Fucking get this. I was talking to a guy I matched with on Cuff. We were talking on the phone. Had the fucking best conversation ever. Ghost me. He literally ghosted me. Just now, if you have like a really good phone call with a guy you matched with on a dating app like Raya, Cuff, Tinder, or whatever.
Who has had that? You're having a great conversation on a dating app, okay? You're on a dating app. You're having great conversation. Y'all talk on the phone. Ghosts you. I've had that. I've had that happen before. And it sucks. It's funny because the guy messaged me like, I can't even remember. I think like a month later. Like, he was like, "Hey, you know, I was in a really bad spot right now, blah 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 blah." And I was like, to be honest, I was like, "Nah." And let me explain why. I had said nah because realistically, if you ghost me, I don't care if you're depressed. It takes 2 seconds to be like, "Hey, I'm not really in the headspace to be dating or even trying to date right now." It's a level of respect. Ghosting someone is extremely selfish, right? Ghosting someone is extremely selfish, and it shows what kind of person they are. And granted, I get it. We're all going through stuff. But don't act like you're this great person when you ghost people. Okay? Don't act like you expect people to treat you with care, love, and respect when you don't even give people the bare minimum. So, I feel like it's one of those things where it shows a lot about a person. Granted, I believe people can change, but at that point, the ball is in your court. You need to prove it. You know, once you and I'm this kind of person. Once you do me dirty, it's up to you to prove that you're either sorry, that you've changed, whatever it might be. It just is. And I think an apology is just stating that you understand that. It's action and it's change that is the expectation. The apology is the bare minimum. The apology is the first step. Okay, it ain't the end of it. When you every single relationship ever, I've been only in a handful of relationships. Let me tell you.
I guess
People
you just
crazy.
ghost them immediately. It's funny though, like on the phone when we were talking, I asked him if he like ever approaches a girl at a bar or in the street, and he was like, "No, God, no."
I don't think that's necessarily a red flag.
I don't think
that's
it's a red
just
flag.
Repeat of like a guy constantly being turned down.
I think if you're constantly turned down, you're not gonna hit on people. But I'm very upfront, and a few of you that have met me in person know this. So last year when I was at a convention, there was one guy earlier in the day. He wanted a picture with me. He got a picture, and then later that night I saw him at a party. And he was talking to me, and I was like, "Yo, you want to get out of here? You want to fuck?" And he was like, "Sure." and let me tell you, he was into some kinky stuff. He wanted me to like spank him and all of this stuff. And I was like, "All right, Now, did I find out it was for me? It wasn't that really much for me. I was like, I wasn't that into it. However, I'm no nonsense. I'm very no nonsense. And that day I was horny. I was like, let's get into it. People care about looks and sex. No one cares about personality. I don't think that's true. I do think there are people that are just looking for sex. Absolutely. But I don't think that is a norm. I think when you're online, you'll run into that a lot more, especially meeting people on Twitter, meeting people on Discord, Kick, whatever it might be, Twitch, doesn't matter. Online, a majority of people that are, I mean, I don't know how to describe them, but like, have y'all ever met the people that they just join a bunch of Discord servers and they just hop around a bunch of VCs just trying to get attention from anybody? Don't give them attention. You wanna know why? Because if you ever become friends with any of them, you are just another number to them. You are someone that gives them attention and time, and as soon as they're bored of you, they'll throw you away. They don't give a fuck. They don't even care about a friendship, okay? As soon as they're bored, and you could be the most interesting person in the world, but they will get bored. So, I will always say avoid those types. The ones that will just join a bunch of servers, join a bunch of VCs, they don't even say hi, or maybe they say hi and then they just leave without saying anything. They don't even treat you like people. The amount of people that will join, and this always pisses me off, the amount of people that will join my VC, say hi, and then when they realize I'm not giving them all the attention in the world and I'm living my life, I'm playing games, I'm watching videos, I'm doing whatever, I'm just chilling, and they just leave. And they don't even say bye. They don't speak to me like a normal person, because if you're at a friend's house, okay, because that's my house. If you're at a friend's house, you ain't just gonna walk out the door. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Oh, I have to go do this. Bye bye. Like, you don't even fucking say goodbye to me. You don't give a fuck about me. And then let me tell you, those people, they never come back, or they do come back and they just want attention. And as soon as they don't get enough attention, they just fucking dip. It's always like that, and they never actually want to make friends with anyone, and then they complain, why am I so low? They get on Twitter, because Twitter's full of fucking mentally ill people. They go on Twitter and they go, I'm so lonely, life is so hard. It's like, you don't even try to make a connection with nobody. And then they blame everyone else for their own problems. Sometimes we must look inwards to address what is happening outwards. Something like that. So yeah, through the anus. Just say hi and wish them a great day. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine.
Or constantly
But I'll always challenge that thought and say, the only way you can make friends with someone is by staying there and actually chatting with them. You know, saying hi to someone and then leaving. That's not really being friends with someone, right? Like, a good example is, like, if I go to the grocery store every week and a cashier always says, hello, hope you have a great day. We are not friends. They are just nice to me. That's all. Even if it's like, I'm not even going to the store, I'm just walking past them because they always happen to be on their break during that time, right? And they say hi to me. We're not friends, they're just saying hi. Hi, Mads. Mwah. So, I think that's one of the big distinctions a lot of people don't realize, is being nice to someone isn't being friends with someone. And if you want to be friends, if your intention is just to be nice, great, you're doing that. But if your intention is to be friends with them,
internet of girls not want to be bothered, so they're not even trying, which I do think as a man, you should just fight through that. Who cares? If a girl doesn't want to be bothered, they don't want to be bothered, that's not for you. But don't let these negative interactions that you're getting from women stop you from, like, reaching out and, like, talking to somebody in person. I don't think that should stop you. So as a man, like, I get you being frustrated and you constantly being let down, but on the other side, you need to grow some balls and just say, you know what, F it. I'm not gonna let these few negative interactions. One
of the biggest things I'll say, as someone that approaches people, have you tried to be rejected by women? True, if you're tired of being rejected by women, try men. True. I will say, when it comes to shooting your shot, you have to take the risk. Obviously, like, give it, like, within reason, right? But, like, I've been declined by men before. But I don't let that get me down. I'm just like, okay, there's plenty of other fish that want to get caught in this net. You know what I mean? There's plenty of hungry piggies that wanna suck on my toes. No, I'm just kidding. There's plenty of guys out there. Yeah, flop around in my ponds. Okay. There's plenty of cocks for this hen house. Anyways.
Interactions that I've had with females stop me from potentially meeting my future wife and my future soulmate. No, you should still be going out there and talking to as many people as you can in person without ghosting, because I do think ghosting is wrong and there needs to be clear communication on why you're not in.
I think ghosting is obviously it doesn't count as ghosting when the person, like, if someone like sends you a weird message and you don't reply, that's not ghosting someone. That's not ghosting someone. Let's be for real. Ghosting someone is like you clearly have had a conversation that was positive and then you decide to just dip, okay? That's ghosting. Or I will also count you had a good relationship, then they say one thing that you don't like and then you stop talking to them. That's ghosting someone. Because you've clearly had enough of a conversation that you guys would have deeper conversations. Okay? Hi, Jamel. Mwah. I think ghosting someone is extremely pathetic. I think there's no reason to do that. Yeah, if there was never any interaction, if the interactions were very minimal, or to be honest, I believe if the interactions were very surface level, I don't think that counts as ghosting, right? But if you've had actual conversations, we all know what an actual conversation is. And then you just fucking delete them off everything, that's ghosting someone. So, I think that's extremely cowardly.
To somebody, that's the least you can do. That's
Yeah, the least you can do is be like,
somebody.
hey,
I
I'm
think
good.
Ghosting in general needs to stop. The ghosting is wrong, it's hurtful, and it really gets at people's self-esteem. It's bad.
I feel like
Asher,
we're living in an era where
thanks for the follow.
everybody
Welcome
is
called.
gonna
I'm
be
Jersey State.
single. A lot of y'all expectations and standards are way too damn high.
Next
Extremely
conversation.
too high. A lot of these standards need
True,
to come
true,
down,
true.
and a lot of people out there
A lot of people are
need to
stupid.
stop, like, projecting what they want in a female or a male, and they're not even that themselves.
That's true. That is true. So many people project what they think their partner should have, but they never look at what do they offer to their partner. Relationships are not just about what does your partner give you, it's about what do you offer your partner. What are you doing for your partner? What are you doing for someone that you want to be your partner? What type of partner are you trying to attract? Because you can't say, oh, well, he needs to make 6 figures. And baby, you don't even make one. You don't make money, and you gonna say you want a guy that makes hella cash? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Hi, Alistair. I offer the house to pay it off. Yeah, like, but also it's one of those things where you can't demand someone gives you emotional intelligence and gives you they always lend you an ear, that you're saying I need a partner that always listens to me and always solves my problems and always talks with me and is emotionally intelligent. Meanwhile, you have no emotional intelligence. You have the mind of a child. You have the emotional range of a toddler. Get the fuck out. Don't hit me with that I need someone that's emotionally equipped to handle my baggage. Meanwhile, you can't handle your own. How you going to handle theirs? Cuz a relationship is not a one-way street. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. So, the amount of people that expect so much from their partner that never, ever, ever offer any of that back, crazy. Crazy work. And then y'all complain online. Finding people is so hard because every guy that I'm with is a narcissist. Baby, the call might be coming in the house. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Like... That clip is so good. Be safe, die. Mwah. Thanks for stopping by.
Like, you gotta stop. Like, I remember watching both a gay guy and a straight guy, two of my friends,
Hi, Kyle.
watching them swipe through Tinder. They're like, ill growth. I don't like her hair. I don't like this. I'm like, and look at you.
That's true. The amount of people that will swipe and be like ugly, 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 stinky, ugly, ugly, ugly. Meanwhile, they be looking like a whole raw tilapia. Get out. Scales and all. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
You look dusty. You look dusty.
And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
You look dusty, for real. How you talking about, I don't like the way her hair's cut, and your hair is messy right now, you having a bald cap. You don't like the color of her hair, but you're balding. What are we doing here? Oh,
That's
she's
true.
a little fat. Okay, but where's your six-pack?
True. The amount of people that will be like, "Oh, this bitch is fat." Meanwhile, they're also fat. Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? Hmm? Constantly saying husband. Really? That's interesting. Tilapia's wild. Tilapia is the cheapest fish at the supermarket for a reason. It is a staple fish, but I will say at that point, just get salmon. Salmon is better. Both of y'all can get a gym and fix that together. Exactly. But it's like, don't demand your partner has something that you don't have. Now, you can be like, I appreciate that they have this, but if you demand that they have that, meanwhile, you don't. It's the same as those guys that are like, oh, my wife got fat when we got married. And meanwhile, man is fat. It's like, baby, you both gained weight. How do we explain that? How are we gonna explain that? Can't throw stones from glass houses. Exactly.
Want all these different things in a female or a male, but you don't even got that yourself. What are you doing?
Y'all be wanting a nigga that's making 6 figures. In this economy, who the hell is really making 6 figures?
That's
true.
Like,
true.
You gotta be realistic with the whole
true.
money
The
thing.
amount of people that say I want a rich man, meanwhile they are financially illiterate and they don't know how to do anything. Like, do you think someone that is financially stable wants to be with someone that can't understand the concept of not enough money, don't spend? Like, did you see that clip of that one girl thinking Apple Pay was rewards and she didn't realize it was coming out of her bank account? Like, what? I think it's wrong if someone brings you something you don't have. You gotta really contribute. Exactly. But you can't expect people to have that when you don't have that. Like, you can appreciate it and you can want that. But if your expectation, and we're talking realistic, right? Obviously, you can be like, yeah, I want my partner to have a job. Currently, I don't have a job. But you can't also be surprised when the person that has a job says, I don't want a bum bitch that don't got no fucking job. You know what I mean? You can want those things, but you can't expect those things to happen. Ain't nothing wrong about wanting, but realistically, do you really think, like, and my thing is, you have to be so for real about it. Do you think someone that has no job is dating material to someone that does have a job? Unless that person's mega rich and has a great job that pays for everything, you better be offering them a lot of other stuff then. Yeah, you gotta be willing to contribute something. And I will argue that a lot of people that say they want a guy that makes 6 figures or they want a girl that makes 6 figures, they don't offer anything. You know what I mean? Like, they don't offer emotional stability. They don't offer like doing they're like, I don't do housework. They don't offer anything. They just want. There are some people where they want this, want that. But what are they willing to give? No, Apple pays your own money. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? Good toe jobs, maybe.
And people are young. You need to give people a break, and like, they're all growing up in life.
That is also true. I think it's so unrealistic to be like, I want a guy that makes 6 figures. And then you're like, I also want him to be 20. Baby, what guy at 20-year-old is making 6 figures? Tell me. He's 20. He's not making six figures. He probably has six figures in debt. He's in college. Like there's no, like, yeah, like, he's lucky to make anything. Like, he's 20. If you want a guy that makes six figures, you better be looking at, like, 35 and up. Minimum. 35 if he's lucky. Six figures is I think a lot of people don't understand how much six figures is. Tony ain't sticking to anyone long term. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and if they're nepo babies, like, they have probably so much money, they're having, like, fucking seven figures, and they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna date anything that's not a model. Once daddy's only for a small loan of $1 million. Yeah, a small loan of $1 million. Yeah. Yeah, like, he's like, I don't even want to talk to you.
That's kind of the perk of, like, gay relationships, in that for the most part, everything is
Pray
split.
for a hot
Obviously,
doctor,
until you get
true.
married and things end up different then, but off the jump, it's very equal and it's very just realistic. Like, no, it's not fair that a man has to pay for everything and they're freaking 19, 20 and the girl's just raking in the dough from her part-time job, being able to save all the money. That's not fair either. And for men, it's not.
That is true. The amount of times I've heard people say, it's like from a clip from a movie where she says, I don't want your money. I don't want to spend my money. I want to spend your money. Like, that level of entitlement is crazy. Obviously, it's from a movie, so it's not real, but, like, there are some people that legitimately think like that. I will always say, I always appreciate when a guy pays for me, and I really like that, and I find that very, like, very sweet. What do I bring to the table? I'm fucking hot. I'm hot, I'm arm candy, and I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I offer good conversation. I offer a smoking body. I offer a bratty personality. However, I also know that I'm an acquired taste. I'm like, you know how not everyone loves, sushi? I'm like sushi. The people that really like sushi love it. The people that don't fuck with it, they're like, ew, disgusting. That shit's raw.
Fair that they're expected to have six-figure job and be all stable and connected at 2022. Like, you're actively getting your life together.
Acquired taste.
You should be
That's a
growing
good.
with
That was a good
somebody
one. Damn it. That's good.
individually and together. Like, you should be growing with them instead of looking for a man that's already has everything that you want. Like, that's just not
Also,
realistic.
like, can we talk about this for a sec? A 5-figure salary, or even just yearly income, right? That is enough to live. That is plenty. If you, and obviously, within reason, like, 10K for a year is not livable. But, like, if they make like 50K a year, you can easily live off that. That's light work. You can make it work. That's not bad. Okay? Like, as long as you're not like my 300-pound life and you're eating like 7 meals a day, like, you'll be fine. Also, like, I don't want to hear nothing. 1.5 people. Well, obviously within reason, right? But, like, it's one of those things where, like, so many people, they don't know how to budget, and they also don't understand how to, like, essentially clip coupons. Like, obviously you can't do what you did back then, but, like, yeah, like, meal prepping saves a ton of money. And I feel like so many people, they don't understand that. They order food constantly. My biggest piece of advice is delete DoorDash. Baby, delete DoorDash. Delete Uber Eats. You do not need it. You don't need it. And if you really, really need it, download it for that moment because you're fucking stranded, apparently. But, like, there are so many people, and obviously, like, 50K, depending on where you live, is not viable. Like, 50K in New York City, baby, you're destitute. In New York City, you are destitute. You know, in California, you're homeless. However, for a lot of other parts of the U.S., 50K is doable. Obviously, it's not going to be great, but like you can make it work. You can make it work. And I don't want to hear about that it's not possible. It is possible. It's hard, it's not fun, and like realistically it is going to be a struggle, but like you can make it work. For two people, it'll be a struggle, but you can make it work. You just got to be really smart about it.
That's not to say that there are not people out there that's making six figures, but it is very rare if you find somebody that's out here making that amount of money. And not only that, a lot of y'all be wanting shit from other people that y'all can't even give to nobody. Y'all own themselves. Like y'all.
I will say, just because you want someone that makes six figures, you shouldn't have to also make six figures, you know? Like, love transcends money. However, you can't love someone if you're both living on the street, I'll tell you that. You can't love someone if you're both on the street. Because y'all gonna have y'all gonna have to love taking care of yourself at some point.
I have really let social media ruin y'all views of relationships. Like, there is nothing wrong with having standards. I feel like everybody should have standards.
I think that's the difference. There's a difference between Ben Zombie. There's a difference between standards and like unrealistic expectations. Standards are a bare minimum. Like, my standard is that, like, my partner needs to respect my boundaries. That's a standard. You know, they need to understand when I say no, I mean no. They need to understand when I say you have to have a job. That is a standard. Now, what becomes different from a standard is when you're like, you need to be a lawyer. That's not a standard. I'm just sorry, that's not a standard. Having a job and being a lawyer are two different things. Obviously, being a lawyer is a job, but like you're not being realistic because you're only wanting a lawyer. That's weird.
Y'all need to start having realistic standards. Y'all didn't let
it's got to be realistic.
Trick y'all into believing certain things.
Dating coaches are scam artists. Most podcasts are scams.
And behind closed doors, those niggas don't even follow the same rules that they be trying to teach y'all.
She's right. She's right. The amount of, quote, dating coaches that all have crazy shit going on in their life. It's like have you guys ever seen those channels that are like, here's how to grow your channel really fast. Here's how to blow up on Twitter. Here's how to pop off on YouTube. Meanwhile, their account has like 1,000 followers. Baby, apparently your tricks don't fucking work because no one knows who you are. Tell me that. Tell me that. Crazy. Was a dating coach that got cheated on by her husband? Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it was that one chick. She was like, how to keep a man. And then turns out she's unlovable. She's a piece of shit. And the guy that she was with was also a piece of shit. So, of course, he cheated on her. You have two pieces of shit together.
I'm telling y'all, most of them men that be in them podcasts, they be lying. Most of them, they're cheaters and they're liars. People nowadays feel like they got so many options. Just because you got a lot of niggas in your inboxes, that does not mean that you have options in real life.
It doesn't.
That's true. I would agree with that 100%. Ow, my finger hurts now. It wasn't hurt when it was cut, but now that it's healing, it hurts.
You need to be with somebody that makes you feel calm, at peace, inspired, motivated, driven. You got that, and then like the foundation of like, oh, we have the same viewpoints for the most part, or you know, we look at religion the same, you know, we both have the same like major life goals.
I do think while you and your partner, it is good for you guys to disagree on stuff. I think there are certain things that are really hard to disagree and still be together with, right? I think religion is one of them. Religion's a big one. Like, I think someone... Like, I just can't imagine a world where, like, someone's like, yeah, my husband's Muslim, or is it Islamic? Anyways, he believes in Islam, but I'm an atheist. There is no way that's working. There is no way that's working. Or I'll even hit you with one's Jewish, one's Muslim. There's no way that works because your religions clash. So, you know.
You got those two, lock it in and go. See how it works out. See how long you guys last. See how you're able to build a life together and see how individually you're growing as a person.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
also has your relationship growing.
I think
and
there
how
are
they
some.
growing.
Oops.
Is it a good pair? Test that out.
That's a really good video. We'll watch that later. No, wait, I'll get copyright struck. Fuck, we can't. It's a good song. It's Octopi 48. If y'all know Octopi 48, y'all real for that. Ah, I want to sing it now. Ah. We can't watch it on YouTube, or we can't watch it on Twitch or YouTube or Kick. I'll get in trouble. Fuck. Anyways, let's carry on.
But you can't look at the whole world and say, oh, I have so many options. I got this many people that want me, this many people in my DMs. Those aren't real people. Those aren't real connections. You cannot let that fool you into thinking that the whole world is yours, and it's not.
True. I would agree with that.
When you find that person that just makes you extremely happy and accepts you for who you are and makes you just driven, inspired, motivated, just all the above, like, go for that. Lock it in. But you got to let go of these expectations and all these different standards that you have for everybody else and not even yourself half the time.
A lot of y'all women, y'all be letting that shit get to y'all head thinking that y'all got a bunch of options. Y'all don't know none of these niggas in real life.
True.
And then in real life, y'all don't even really be having niggas like that. Like, I still have hope that there's...
Just because someone wants to fuck you doesn't mean they want to date you. Doesn't mean that they'd be a good partner. I'm going to be very honest about that. There are so many people, and I think that's why I'm very adverse. And I don't want to say I'm adverse to dating, but I'm very particular. Okay, maybe I am a bit adverse. Anyways, point being, one of the big things is, for me, you don't need to be in a relationship in order to have a good partnership. Is that strange to say? And maybe it's because I know that for me, the relationship that I would want to be in would probably need to be open. And I feel like that creates a lot of problems for people. Romance movies? I don't even think, honestly, I think for me, it's a little bit of romance movie, it's a little bit of soap operas, and it's a little bit of online internet culture.
Love out there, but baby, the way that it's going nowadays, you would be lucky if you even find somebody that still shares the same values as you do. Somebody who still believes in love and that still believes in actually sticking by somebody and working this shit out.
Yeah, an open relationship only works if both people are actually down for it.
And you can't
like, that's actually something they want.
Away. You have to work on it. You have to build. You have to get to the core of the issue. And obviously, there are situations where it just does not work out and you guys aren't communicating right and it just not working. But if you're growing and things are changing, then yeah, work it out. But that's not to say that every relationship is 100% all the time forever. No. There's going to be some years where someone's giving 25%, someone's giving 75%. Somebody's giving 50-50, somebody's doing 75-25, both 100. Like, it's going to be different, but it has to be.
Oh, I know, right?
A
People
shared
complain all the time
union
about that. It's crazy.
We're both fighting for this. You're my life partner. We're going through this, and that is what it is. And I've seen so many superficial reasons for people why they're leaving their spouse or they broke up with their girlfriend or their boyfriend because of this one little reason here. And I'm like, y'all can't just work through that?
True. The amount of people that will break up or abandon a relationship, even if it's not, let's even say a friendship, they'll abandon a friendship or a relationship due to one disagreement that can be worked through or just talk. It's really weird. And then they wonder why they don't have a consistent friend group. Or why their friend group has no other people ever added to it because they're all really judgmental and fucking mean. Yep. They be acting like they're a clique in high school. Meanwhile, they're like 25, 30. Like, what is wrong with you? Be honest.
And just talk it out. You're leaving because of that. It's so silly.
And you gotta play hard to get because men love the chase. They actually don't.
They don't. Thank you.
Anymore. Okay? They are not fucking with the chase anymore.
Nope. Anyone that says that they like the chase, nope. Nope. If you constantly express to someone that you're not interested, they are eventually gonna stop trying. Now, if you have clear boundaries of, like, you need to have a job if you want to date me, that's a clear boundary. And clearly, if they're not willing to meet you at your bare minimum, they don't care about you enough to want to actually date you. However, yeah, no one wants to fucking chase you. I like the chill file and watch movie stage. That is a good stage. Hi, Ash Frost. Nice seeing you that tell other people give you some difficult time. Oh, true. 100%. Yeah, someone says no. Yeah, absolutely.
Tell you, ladies, it has changed, okay? And look, I'm not actually unhappy about all of it. It's been ingrained in us as...
It has changed, but it's... And I would argue women asked it to change. There was the whole no means no, right? In the 90s and past that, especially in the 50s, one thing that was seen as sexy back then, I know this is gonna surprise people, as someone that loves watching old Hollywood, okay? I'm talking 50s, 30s, 40s, 60s. No did not mean no. Yeah, it's a good thing that it changed. I will say it's a good thing that it changed. But back then it was seen as when a girl said no, a guy trying is just him showing you that he wants you really bad. But that obviously leads to very bad things, because some guys will be like, "Oh, she said no, but she definitely just needs to be like no." Give me a safer, better stop and say no. Yeah. Then it is crazy when you think about it. Back then, no not meaning no is crazy. However, while it sucks that people won't chase, I mean, it sucks in a vacuum. In a vacuum, oh, the idea of a guy chasing after you, oh, that sounds awesome. And then you put it in a different perspective. He won't accept your no. So now he's outside of your house ringing your doorbell. Huh? He's what now?
Young women that, not to be too easy, right?
Okay, question. How many of you have you ever talked with a guy online? He showed you a picture of himself, and then he shows up to meet you in person, and he doesn't look the same. How many people? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. That's happened to me once. And I was just like, yeah, this isn't happening. So this guy wanted to hook up with me, and he had muscles, he looked good, and he showed up. He showed up, and he did not look as good. He did not have muscles, and he was like, "Oh well, I just haven't been I haven't been cutting recently, not like wrists, but like muscle." And I was like, yeah, no, this isn't happening. I was so honest about it. I was like, no. I was like, no, that's not happening. And I made him go home. I was like, you ain't coming to my hotel. Let me tell you, you ain't coming. Because I met him down in the lobby. But yeah. Last hot guy I met online, it was you. Aw, I appreciate it. Also, Zen, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the cult. I hope you enjoy your stay. It sucked for the past 20 years. That is fair. I think it's gotten pretty rough in the last 10. They're like 1 less out of 10. They look, cases are hotter, looks the same in person. Yeah, like someone being like a number down, right? This guy it was like a whole different person. Like, it was like he ate the hot guy that I was trying to fuck. And I was like, huh? You think we are gonna do this? I didn't say that, obviously. I was nice because he could murder me. But yeah. But I was talking with a guy once where he told me that a guy basically catfished him like that, and he still had sex with them. And I was like, you should never do that. And here's my reason why. If someone catfishes you, never give them the time of day. You want to know why? Because they're gonna end up leaving. They're gonna end up being a piece of shit, and they're gonna catfish another fucking person. You need to traumatize them and not reward that type of behavior. Absolutely, it rewards bad behavior. You need to make them feel ashamed and embarrassed. When that guy showed up looking busted as hell, fat as fuck, trying to sleep with me, meanwhile I'm looking like a whole damn meal, I was like, no, this is not happening. He needs to get in that car, feel ashamed, and be embarrassed, and never do that shit again. Honestly, did you really think that you were gonna get to have sex with me? When you clearly, like, and I don't care if it really was him. It probably was him. But the thing is, when you show an old picture of yourself, it's the same with old guys showing pictures of when they're young. Baby, that's not you anymore. Stop fucking lying. You get cash as you close the door, open it back up, or the rolls on his area. Yeah. That's true. If they lie about their appearance, they'll lie about other things. Exactly! If they'll lie about that, what else will they lie about? They probably have an STD. They probably are cheating on someone. They're probably doing this. Yeah. It's crazy.
And that men love the chase, and that they're only going to want you if you don't want them, and you got to play hard to get it, right? And I've always thought it was bullshit.
Yes. I've always thought that idea was
true.
Stupid and
I think playing games, like, we are not 16. Okay, are you interested in me or not? Are you trying to smash or not? Are you trying to go out on a date or not? Don't hit me with the, maybe I do. No, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that. No one wants that. Okay, it's perfectly translated. That's crazy. That needs to be arrested. Arrested and charged. Arrested and castrated.
Never made sense to me. Like, just be real, show your feelings, be vulnerable. Straight people dating world, it's all just interesting. And there's some of this happens in the gay world too, but for the most part, gays just keep it real and blunt, especially like the quote-unquote normal gays. They keep it blunt to keep it for real. I never
like to share, yeah,
relationships in the beginning where someone's playing games, they're playing hard to get. No, if you want me, you want me. If you don't, you don't. But like, let's keep it real, let's keep it blunt, let's keep it pushing. I don't have time for the games.
Yeah. No one has time for the games. Who wants to waste, let's say, like, a month talking with someone that is just, like, giving them mixed signals? And that's why I'm very honest in that, like, look, one of my expectations is I want someone that can, at minimum, fucking take care of themselves. Then I want you to be able to take care of me. Obviously, that's not a requirement. That's a huge bonus. But at minimum, you need to be able to take care of yourself. You need to be able to have a stable job. You need to be able to make an income where you can actually buy things. You need to have a stable life. That is an expectation. Now, if someone doesn't have that and they want to meet that, great. You can work on that. But if you are clearly not fucking trying, don't expect me to wait forever. That goes for anything. You can't expect someone to wait on you forever.
I don't want to. That takes too much work, you know? But now it's gone too far the other way, where they want us to literally do all the work instead. It is unfortunate that both men and women are getting fed horrible advice.
True.
Horrible information.
Men and women are being... and this is what I hate about social media. Men and women are being told all this shitty, horrible information of, you need to get someone that does this for you, does that for you, and does all these things, and you can't accept anything less. And it's like, baby, if this person is at least trying to make a life with you, and they're putting in effort, that's a lot of the battle right there. Because, and to put it in your perspective, I would rather be with, and you should want this too, I would rather be with someone that doesn't have everything, but is working towards creating a life together, than someone who has everything and doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Because it's the mindset, it's the care, they're clearly valuing you, and they're wanting to have that future with you. And that effort is more important than anything else. Because there are ups and downs to a relationship, right? Good things and bad things will happen in life. But if you have someone that's mentally fucking stable, emotionally aware, emotionally intelligent, that is working really hard and tries, that is so valuable. Because someone that actually tries, when the chips are down, they're going to be trying. You got someone that don't try, when the chips are down, they abandon ship.
From both sides. that's really honestly pitting us against
Welcome,
each other.
hi.
Let's just literally treat both men and women the same, like how we want to be treated.
Treat each other how you want.
Exactly. The amount of times I've seen people say crazy things, the amount of times I've heard of men say all women are whores, and I've heard women say all men are pigs, and then they want to date the opposite sex. What are you talking about? At least if you're a lesbian and you hate men, it's like, well, you're not dating them. You don't want to date them, so you can hate them because you have you don't care, you have no interest in them. Crazy. Sometimes I tell you, I've known you for less than 2 weeks, we ain't dating. Yeah. Some people, they get really, really obsessive. My thing is, a relationship, the best way a relationship works out is that you guys are good friends, and a relationship just forms naturally. You know what I mean? A relationship forms naturally, and it's what you both want, and it feels great. That's what I think makes the best relationships. And to be honest, I don't think all relationships need to be... I don't think you need to be, quote, dating in order to have a good relationship with someone. You know what I mean? All men are trash as a bastard. Yeah, that either get... See, that... I've met people like that. Those people tend to be the ones that basically use their partner as a, like... What is it? Their partner is more of a trophy to them. Yeah, money and security, yeah. Some of you are living within the shallow ends of beauty and social media, constantly comparing. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I think one of the big things is, as a certified hottie, there's a lot of work that goes into it, yes. But at the same time, you don't wake up looking beautiful. I'm just going to be honest. Like, yes, I think I look really cute. I mean, I know I look really cute. But also, like, it's not like I just woke up and did that. Like, I have to do my hair. I have to take care of my skin. I like to wear makeup. I have to do that. I have to dress nice. I have to do all of those things. I mean, I'm even upfront about it, because y'all know I might look very natural, but I got my eyes done. Do I love the way I look? Absolutely. I love the way I fucking look. But, like, am I gonna lie to someone and be like, I'm unnatural? No. Did I get plastic surgery that it was supposed to look natural? Absolutely. Because I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to look Ollie London. I don't, you know, but, like, at the same time, I'm not gonna feed people this fantasy that, oh, I was just born with it. Yeah, some people are. It's pretty rare, though. A lot of people get plastic surgery. I will say this. Anyone can be beautiful. You want to know why? You can get plastic surgery. Yeah. Yeah, you can. You just can. Most idols and K-pop stars, plastic surgery. All of them. I don't really think they make them like, they're just natural. None of them are natural. Especially K-pop stars. None of them are natural. So, when you're comparing yourself to a lot of people online, you have to remember, the majority of these people have gotten plastic surgery. If not something that restructures their face, they might have filler, they might have some form of treatment that reduces wrinkles. Yes, because there are treatments that are not plastic surgery, but they use, you know, chemical peels and all that stuff. So, you know, and then you got Photoshop, then you got makeup, then you got all this stuff. So, I don't really like when people compare themselves. I mean, no one likes it, but, like, comparing yourself to, like, an idol and stuff, that's how you go fucking insane, dude.
To be treated, be honest, be upfront.
Sorry, I'm yapping.
Don't play the games. Don't have unrealistic expectations. If y'all are both young and you know your man is struggling, why are you having to say, well, I need a man that takes care of me. I shouldn't have to pay for this. I shouldn't have to pay for that. That's petty and stupid.
True.
We're all working out here. It's a different world. It's not the 1950s where you got to working at McDonald's and he's a manager and he's funding his whole family and the wife and kids stay in a home mom.
Isn't that crazy that back then you could be a manager at a grocery store and be able to, like, buy a house for you and your kids? Nowadays, if you're a manager, you're like, wow, I finally make more than minimum wage. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
No, that's not the world that we're living in. Things have changed. So I think some women out there need to have realistic expectations of when they become a stay-at-home wife or when their man can really spoil them. Otherwise,
realistically, being a stay-at-home wife or house husband or whatever is so unrealistic now. You used to be able to go to college, working part-time at McDonald's. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Meanwhile, if you're working full-time 2 jobs, you can afford rent. Now you're just there to deflect carries of the true management? Yeah.
you will stay single, and the men are just going to stop going out there.
Deflect them to the meat grinder.
Women who are just real-life gold diggers.
It's Valentine's Day, and 70% of men are choosing to stay single. And I don't even blame them, and this shouldn't be a shock to anybody.
I would love to be a
Dating in this
stay-at-home
generation is
boy wife.
so impossible, and I can talk about it for literally days. It feels like every single woman in this generation is either a gold digger or a bop or both. And so
What's a
yeah,
bop?
a lot of men are saying,
What's a bop? Anyone know what a bop is? Booty on pussy. A hoe? A hoe.
we choose to be single.
Ah,
We're
okay.
not gonna deal with this anymore, and I get it. I wouldn't either.
I know some men out there that are like, you know what? I'm not even going to be dating right now. I'm choosing to be single. I'm choosing to focus on my career, keep my head down, and just grind. I'm done with the dates. I'm done paying for everything.
Realistically, I think one of the biggest things that a lot of people aren't realizing is that a lot of people that have had a lot of bad dating experiences, men or women, they will go, okay, I'd rather be single and focus on my life and just have casual sex and friends.
I'm done doing the whole courting thing. I'm done with all of it. I'm choosing to be single. And I've seen that on the rise too. And
You're afraid to go back. Yeah.
I don't.
That's one of the things that like makes me feel comfortable in life is like when naturally we fear change, right? So let's say you're in a relationship, it is natural to be like, I'm afraid of someone, I'm afraid of my person, my partner, whatever, breaking up with me, my boyfriend, my girlfriend. I don't want them to break up with me, right? But remember, and I remind myself, you know, I've had a life without them and I was fine. So I can do it again. I've had a great life without them. If they choose to leave, that I will be fine. I will be okay. I will move on.
Blame them, like Homegirl saying.
That sounds awful. I just saw someone say something today about how I would rather be single than settle. And yeah, me too. I get it. That's...
I agree to a point.
It depends.
Yeah,
I'd rather be
it
single than
depends.
settle.
I agree with this. Settle in the sense that like if your expectations are realistic and the guy isn't, like let's say you're like, I want a guy that has a job, and you have a bum in your DMs that refuses to get a job, that can't keep a job, whatever it might be. Yeah, don't settle, right? Having a job is the bare minimum. But if you are quote refusing to settle and you're like, he needs to make 7 figures, baby, you're just being stupid. I think it's worse than being single elite. That's fair.
Well, yeah,
University
like you
should
should
focus on
never
your place. Yeah, that's how
settle
life
for
is.
less. You should never. I think if
Thank you
you're
for alert,
settling,
Jacob.
like, you shouldn't settle. But it depends on what the settling is for. Like,
Yeah.
there's people like, oh, I'm not gonna settle for less. Like, you need to have this much money. Your body needs to look like this. You need to be doing this, this, and this. No. But what you should settle for.
I have seen people that are like, oh, he has like an average body that is like, it's not skinny or fat, but he doesn't have muscle. I won't settle for that. It's like, you'll be fine. Okay, that's fine.
You should settle for someone that
Now,
brings you that
obviously,
clarity.
Obviously, having muscles is great, but like it's not gonna. That's not gonna be everything in life. You know what I mean?
Brings you that calmness, bring you that motivation, that
Now I want someone that
drive,
can
that
pick me up.
determination. You shouldn't get with
Yeah,
someone
you can
just
only
because
get skinny
society
fat or
says you
fat.
have to get with someone, which that be sure to subscribe. I'm working on another video now about people who get married too fast. That's a whole nother issue in its own court.
Damn, getting married too fast is crazy. Yeah. Don't move in too fast. Them bitches be crazy.
Yes, you should.
I'll say this. If they're rushing to move in really fast, they're probably crazy. Because you have to remember that moving is a big deal. Things like getting married is a big deal. Even someone that wants to date really fast, that's a big change. And if they want to do it really fast, it might not be for the reason that you think.
Shouldn't settle, but also
Hi, Jeremy.
you need to know when you do need
Nightmare,
to
yeah.
like, lock it in and sit down and work through something. There's a
Hi,
difference
Mag.
between the two.
It's crazy because you'll see women
More
come
than
online
nap.
and be
No,
like,
you're okay.
"Men
I
are so
appreciate
sad,
the
and
lurk.
they're so single and they're so alone, but not me. I'm having a good time, just the men are having a bad time." And it's like, girl, be so serious for 2 minutes.
I'm all in favor of you
True.
grinding out your career,
Thank you
both
for the
men
lurk.
and women, and doing what you need to do to achieve your goals and dreams. But you can't do that with somebody. And
I think life is so simple. You just need to be with the people that you love and that you care about. And everything, as long as you're taking care of each other, everything will work out.
you can grow with them, and it's a great feeling to have. It's a great time to have that life partner where you both are working on yourself and together as a core, as a relationship in a union. That's great. And also, don't advise people to settle. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for what society tells you to do. And oh, I need to get married now and have kids. And like, no,
True.
Don't settle for that.
Just because
But you
society says you need to be married at X age, you need to have a house at X age, you need to make blah, blah, blah. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that noise.
should be settling for is the core foundation of things.
True.
That's what you should just lock it in. Like, you know what? I'm settling with this because this is exactly what I'm looking for. That kind of settling, that kind of acceptance.
Go the fuck outside.
Make sure you deal with it. Yeah.
Everybody's single in the house. Everybody's single and complaining about love and it's not finding them. Motherfuckers' options is the Amazon driver, the goddamn
Okay.
man, like the maintenance man. Like, people ain't giving themselves valid
That's funny. You never found the V. Oh my god.
options. A lot of times you find your partner on
Gotta get
accident.
some B mace.
You bump into him and it's a conversation you never knew you needed. Like, you have to be outside in order to meet people. It don't matter, whatever you're...
True. This is why I say online dating is so difficult, because when you meet in person, it's so different. And one of the big things is, like, I don't think a relationship is really real until you meet up. That's me being honest. And I don't care if that makes you mad, but your relationship isn't real until you meet up. Y'all can call me Unk. Y'all can say whatever. But your relationship is not real. Yeah, AnwiAnwi. The amount of people that have quote-unquote relationships and all this drama and they've never met up is crazy. You don't really know them like that until you meet up. He might not even be Asian. Think about that. The person you're talking to in your DMs, he might not even be Asian. Or he might actually just be like, what was the video? It was like, got catfish, but it turns out it was like a kid in India. Meanwhile, he thought it was like this hot girl. Nah, you guys have seen me and met me in person. I am Asian. A little too Asian. Whenever I walk into a room, a gong goes off. It's weird. I'm just kidding. Big difference between online and in person? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There is a big difference. Because we're all just different in person.
Hobbies are
I mean,
frequent.
those of you that have met me, I've always been told that I'm not that different in person. But, you know, that's other people saying that.
Those hobbies. If you love the gym, go to the gym.
I always say go to the
Most
gym.
people nowadays get in a lot of loveless situationships just for the sex aspect. I think situationships are fucking stupid. I think if you want to have casual sex, but as soon as doing all this relationship or situationship stuff and like trying to do a friends with benefits. Sorry, it never works out. It never works out.
And actually talk to people, approach people.
Because the amount of times people have wanted to have casual sex with me and do a friends with benefits, they always end up getting jealous. Someone does. Someone gets jealous.
People, political clubs, sporting events, go sit at the bar, like do things alone. Like literally, I've done everything that you can think of alone. Theme parks alone, concerts alone. Like go out there and just
It
explore the
mostly ends
world.
horribly.
You
True, it always ends horribly.
can do that. You're allowed to do that, and you can meet great people. But I don't think it's fair if you're someone that's like, oh, I want a relationship, I can't find love, I can't do this, and you're in the house. Go outside, touch grass, talk to somebody, go sit at the bar, meet some friends, meet some friends, and ask if they got single girlfriends. Like, there's a lot of things we could be doing in the year 2026 to meet people in person. But you have to fight through this fear of rejection. You have to fight through the fear of the people, like we talked about.
True. You have to fight through the fear of rejection. The amount of times I've hit on a guy, and he either goes, "I'm straight," or he's not into it. Look, you gotta shoot your shot. Even a certified hottie gets turned down every now and again.
In the beginning of this video that are constantly shutting you down. No, you have to frequent your hobbies, go there, be vocal, and do your thing.
Look, see, people fear so bad.
And let me tell you this.
Fear getting it wrong.
Let me tell you this. Shoot your shot. Never be afraid to ask, because, and I'll never stop talking about this. One of the best nights I've ever had in LA was the night I had with a model. A model from Celine. Yeah, if you know, you know. And we had a great time. Now, did I want to date him? No. Because as I got to know him, he does a lot of drugs. Not into it. Heroin chic, and then, you know. But I'll never forget it. I still have a picture of it. It's one of my favorite pictures because it's a moment in time that was just so cool. Like, I remember the night sky at like fucking 3 a.m. We're exhausted. I can still smell his yeah. My sister's so real when she just gave me a Sephora 20% off code. Man, my sister's the best. Hold up. Let me get the picture. I know, my sister's so great. Y'all, let me get the picture. So, and you know what's crazy? And I'll explain the story because the guy's so fucking hot that I have to. Okay. Pause on it. So, this is the outfit that I was wearing. And I was wearing my nun outfit. Do I have a picture of it? I was wearing my nun outfit. Did I have a... Oh, I was wearing my nun outfit. And... that was back then. I was wearing my nun outfit. It was very cute. Right? Very, very cute. I have some other pictures, but there's one that I can't show. I can't show. Looked really cute, though. So I was wearing my nun outfit. Then later and I got stopped by a really cute guy. And I remember he stopped me, and he was like, hey, he was like, nice outfit, right? Complimenting me. He was like, nice outfit. And he stopped me. I remember I was just walking and he stopped me. And I started talking with him. And I just straight up said to him, I said, oh yeah, you're really my type. And he immediately went with it. He was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And literally like 10 minutes later, the person I was with, my friend at the time, it was at some beer garden. They go to get like drinks, and I'm just making out with this dude. Like full on, we're making out in public. I mean, obviously we're in a corner, but we're like making out, right? It's getting kind of late, and he's like, hey, there's gonna be a party later. Why don't you come by? So I'm dressed like this now. I was like, okay, I want something cute. Ended up not going with the wig, but I was wearing a cute outfit. And I remember we go to this party. It's sort of dead. We chat for a bit. We make out more. We drink a little, and then we meet up with his friends. They drive some really nice car, like a Corvette or something. I don't fucking know cars. And we end up going to their apartment, which we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna meet up with this guy, the guy that I was with's girlfriend, and she has an apartment. She's like some OnlyFans model. She was super cute. So this is the guy, and that's me, and you can see me. We have like Korean barbecue at like 3 in the morning. It's like, yeah. And he was hot. His dick was nice. Yeah. I was wearing his jacket. He did give me his jacket. Yeah. But, like, did I want to date him? No. Was he really hot? Yes. The reason I want to... I can't even be friends with someone like that is because he was someone that partied every weekend, does lots of drugs. Realistically, I can't really be friends with people that do drugs like that constantly. Not from, like, a moralistic standpoint where I'm like, oh, well, that's immoral. I'm better than that, even though I'm a nun. But it's more just, like, I don't want to have friends that I'm worried about, like, are they gonna die? Yeah, I can't even be friends with someone where, like, I have to worry about, like, are they, like, that's just the amount of emotional stress that comes with that is just far too much. Yeah. Was he really hot, though? Yes. Hi, Jade. Mwah. Great. Great time. The food was good. The food was good. His dick was good. His face was good. Don't have to keep the funeral prepped. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, it was the first time, and I've described this before. He was the hottest guy at the party, and I was his arm candy. It was the first time, and I was like, wow, we really are living in the modern age, because, like, I'm a boy, and I'm the baby girl arm candy. I was like, wow, a boy can be the baby girl arm candy. And I was the baby girl arm candy. Literally, like, so many girls and guys would come up to him wanting to be his friend. He had this whole thing where he would just, like, climb shit because he was super drunk, and everyone was, like, cheering on him, and they loved him. And meanwhile, I was just a hot girl arm candy. Come, my little rice grain. Yeah. He's a rice farmer planting his seeds everywhere. But yeah, smash. Okay, back to it. We're only halfway through the video.
Oh, so bad. Cam, I got a tattoo on my arm that says life is on the other side of fear.
Hi, leave up.
If I never test it,
welcome.
I can never know the greatest heights of life.
But what I would say to second that in closing is get uncomfortable.
3-hour rant, I know, right?
Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right? I think oftentimes people are bleeding on people that did not cut them.
Get uncomfortable. Go out there,
I
explore
don't know what
the
that means.
world, and be vulnerable. You need to be vulnerable. You need to have these uncomfortable conversations in order to grow with somebody, in order to find somebody that you want to be with. You can't be locked up in the house. You can't be a locked up individual and have your guard up and all your walls up. No. Meet somebody, talk, work things out, and let down your walls.
Those of you that have met me in person, would you say that I'm very similar to how I act online, or do you think I'm very different? And if so, how am I different?
Let down your insecurities and just be more vulnerable. Be real, be honest, and things will work out for you in your favor.
Yeah, he was really nice to me. I hope he's alive. I hope he's alive. You is you, here or there. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I would like to think I'm authentically myself 100% of the time.
More and more
as much as I can be.
My dating life is a joke. I can't even make this up anymore.
You should be
I can't even make this stuff up. Talking to this
Goddamn,
girl,
49
we're
months. That's
texting for a little
crazy.
bit,
Thank you
it's
for the 2
going
months
well.
up. Mwah.
I say, hey, do you like coffee? She says, yeah, I love coffee. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. We mesh on something. Do you want to get coffee sometime? So she texts back and she says, this isn't going to work for me. We have different approaches / principles to dating.
Huh?
And I'm not going to waste our time any further. And she blocked me.
Huh?
You just said you love coffee. What's wrong with getting coffee? Like, that is a easy way.
That's crazy. You dodged the bullet.
Okay.
To that woman.
We're gonna assume the story is true, okay? Because, like, he could have left out information, but we're gonna take the story as is. That's fucking weird. Pretty similar. I think I was used to seeing you face to face. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like he left something out. Yeah, it does feel like he left something out because, like, that's a really weird response. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And again, I don't trust TikTok. Y'all know I don't trust TikTok. Because everyone will just put their side of the story and, like, leave out very relevant information. Yeah, it's like, was he being really weird? But we're gonna assume he wasn't, and the story is exactly as he's explaining it.
How do you ever expect to find a man and you're acting like that? You just told the man you like coffee. He invites you on a coffee date and you're like, well, that's not the same principles. I deserve like a dinner, a proper date. No, you don't. None of y'all deserve none of that. It should be a coffee date first. Coffee, tea, ice cream, something chilling.
Oh my god. Wait, I saw this hat, dude. I want someone to make this, but spelled way better. Hold out. Sorry, I gotta scroll through a bunch of porn. I go garbanzo on her bean until that chickpeas. It's so good. I just wish the chickpeas part was spelled like the actual food. That's true. If you guys have seen this full outfit, you know what I'm wearing.
Low key to get to know each other and then we can go on a full date to a restaurant. I don't
know if I don't know. I just find this story very sus because it's like there's no way she just replies like that. But also, I'm not in the straight dating world, so who knows?
It's up front for every single person we're trying to meet. No. Go get happy hour at a bar. Go get coffee.
Welcome back.
Go chat. Let's meet at the park and walk around. Let's go to this food market.
Really risky. Yeah, I like that it's risky.
You can do little things. That's fine. But also,
I hope
let him know what, I guess, she didn't like the approach of like, oh, I want to go, let's go
gotta
get
have
coffee.
easy access.
She wanted something more, and that's not fair. I don't think that's fair at all. We need to bring back realistic hangouts. Not everything needs to be, not every first date needs to be a full, like, 4-course, 5-course dinner. No. We don't need to have that.
I will say there is a balance to it, right? I think a first date should never be come to my place. That's not a first date, baby. You're hooking up. I'm sorry. That's not a first date. Now, if you're like, hey, I'll cook you a meal, that's a cute idea, but you have to remember, I don't want to go to your house because you can murder me. Especially if it's a girl and you're saying, hey, come to my place, I'll cook you a meal. The girl is probably going to think, okay, so this guy's going to murder me, chop me up, and then cook me. Like, a first date needs to be in public. It just needs to be in public. It should be. Coffee is, like, the perfect date. You're chatting. There's not too much eating. Because, like, do I have the clip? Like, I think first date dinners are overrated. Okay? Can I explain why? Because I need you to understand. I need you to understand why I think it's bad. Not only does it create this awkward, okay, who's going to pay for this $50 meal? It also sets up a really awkward expectation as well. On top of that, I think I think there's just a lot of negatives to it. Let me find it if I can, because it's really, really important. Like, it's very relevant. Where is this? Where is this shit? Let me find it. Hold up. Hold up, I'm gonna find it. I promise. Damn, where the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting there. I can't find it. Damn, they did me dirty. Okay, I guess I'm crazy. I promise you I'm not. Ugh. But yeah, I will say, when it comes to going to a restaurant. Oh, here it is. I found it. See? I'm capable. I'm capable. I'm capable. It's this. This is half the time. This is what happened. This is what happens when I go on a dinner date.
Still do.
The breathing through the fucking nose. Like, it's just, you know? She has one where it's like an avocado toast and she's cutting it with a knife and it's just really loud. It's really funny.
Because it's not fair to the men, especially the men, I'm sorry, who are always the ones footing the bill. You know how expensive dating is for straight men? I've talked to my guy friends, I'm like, damn, you paying for how many dates a week? a month, or you know, even if it's like, I go on 3 dates a month, you just paid for all these 3 dinners and you didn't even talk to none of them anymore, just complete strangers. No. Some of y'all need to be like fielding these women before y'all go on dates to begin with. We need long phone calls, long text messages.
True. I think like that, and that's the thing. I don't think you should have to wait a long time to meet up and go on a date, but I don't think the date needs to be like going to a really nice restaurant. That's because he eats way too fast. Going, yep, Disney monitor shaking like crazy. Exactly.
Walked in the park,
her channel's super funny, you guys. She's really funny. I will say, she's really, really funny.
And then we go to dinner. Let me know in the comments below, have you dealt with something like that? I
So
want to know
much
from the guys,
true.
but also the girls too.
That's why
Have you
sharing
had
food
a
is the
first
best.
date struck down because of like how you asked for it to be the date, or where you wanted to take them? Were they picky? Were they like superficial? Like, let me know. I'm very curious.
Well, I don't waste much time on a first date because I don't know if I'm going to like this person. That just tells me you have not pre-qualified correctly.
What I was
and
just
that's
saying.
truly the number one thing that gets you guys into trouble, both men and women, over and over and over. Because you're skipping crucial parts of this initial get to know you phase through messenger.
Y'all need to be having, like, my first date with my husband, it was like 2 weeks. I want to say after we're already talking. Like, we did phone calls every night, texting all day, and then went on the date. Like, I think that needs, I don't know, that worked for me. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about that, but I think that's a really smart way to go about it. Let's get to know each other over the phone, over texting. Let's see if we mesh, if we vibe, and then we go out and have an amazing and fun date. But I can't imagine, have I ever? No, I've never have. I've never gone on a date like at a restaurant with a stranger. That sounds batshit crazy. Always a coffee shop, phone calls first, texting first, FaceTimes. Let's do that.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
go, like,
I think
hell,
it
even like
doesn't
I
need to
said
be.
before at the beginning, like,
It
let's
doesn't
meet
need
at
to
a
be
coffee
crazy.
shop, walk in the park, but get to know the person first before you go on these elaborate ass dates. That's never made sense.
Also, this is how I feel about. I'm glad I'm not a girl because this is how I would feel all the time. I love this video. She's so funny.
Cannot convince me that what's missing from my life right now is a child. Like right now, like if a kid came in and was like, "Mom, I threw up." Oh my god, don't piss me off. Cannot convince.
That is how I would feel. Like, could you imagine? Like, your life is in shambles and then your kid comes in saying that?
Me that what's missing from my life right now is a child. Like right now, like if a kid came in and was like, "Mom, I threw up." Oh my god, don't piss me off.
Her videos are good. Your videos are fucking good. Yeah, her videos are good. Also, this is my advice to all of you. This is my advice. Those of you in relationships. It's good.
They thought they was.
Oh, it's not this one. Hold up. It's this one. This one.
I just saw a video where it was like, I'm dating a mature guy and he just apologizes right away. So I don't know what to do with all this anger. Fuck him.
It's that easy.
To me.
Certainly, many of you aren't even getting on a phone call with each other, and yet you're getting all fixed up if you're a lady.
I want to try everything in Jollibee. Okay, first off, I love Jollibee. Secondly, yes. I love Jollibee. And I'm gonna do it again.
And you're going out, and men, of course, you don't want to spend money if you've not pre-qualified her correctly. Many of you are meeting one person, and then that person never looked like their pictures. So you cannot skip pre-qualifying correctly. Ask them questions, things that are important to you. Ask them. If you can't ask them, you shouldn't be dating them.
Yep.
Ask them for a FaceTime or a Zoom. If they won't do it, that's the red flag.
Actually, recently it was really funny. I talked about. I haven't talked about this, but I had someone in the server because y'all know I like getting nudes. I like getting cum shot videos. I like when you guys edge to me. I love it, right? I actually had someone send me like nudes, and I was like, oh, this is suspect because like the pictures were really blurry. It's like, bro, we're not living in like the fucking 90s. Like we have good cameras now. The fuck? So I basically did a very easy Google search, and like they were just stealing someone's pictures, and it was one that was just constantly shared around. That's why it's so compressed. And I was like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm not even gonna keep the person in the server because if they're trying to catfish me of all fucking people, they're gonna try to do that to other people. So I was like, ban, instant ban, instant ban. But I'm like, that's just weird. Catfishing in the big 2026, you're weird.
Right then and there, okay? And if you do all these things, then you feel, oh, well, I should go out with him anyway. But
No.
yet you know you're not attracted.
Just like when I told you about that guy that didn't look like his fucking pictures. Don't reward bad behavior. If this person's catfishing you with old pictures of themselves or lying about their fake little pictures and they don't actually look like the way they look, don't reward that behavior.
You know they didn't say the right things you needed to hear.
You're wasting your time.
What in the hell are you doing? Don't waste your time.
Thank you. I love that woman. Don't waste your time. Be real, be upfront.
You're coming out? Hopefully it's not.
In the beginning. You meet somebody cool,
Bigfoot
let's
nudes, yeah.
Let's hop on the phone. How do you feel about this? What would you do about this? Like, talk deep immediately. Get through like rough conversations up front and see how that goes. But again, in order to do that effectively, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be honest.
Well, Jade, you weren't here. I was talking about it earlier. There was one time a guy, wanted to hook up, and he looked really hot in his pictures. And when he showed up, he did not look like his pictures. His face was not the same. I mean, it was like kind of the same, but he gained a lot of weight. And for me, it was like, why the fuck you lying? Why are you lying? And then to act surprised that I don't want to sleep with him when he's sending me pictures that don't even fucking look like him. The fuck? So, and I've talked with a guy before that told me he was catfished once and he still slept with the person. And it's like, you're rewarding people who are lying. Like, they're lying. Like, rewarding people that are lying, crazy.
Open. And if you're not that mindset, like that kind of route of the way going about the situation, is just not going to work. I think you should be.
It makes them want to do it more. True.
The men and women, and you should be really.
They need to get back in their car, feel embarrassed and ashamed, and then they'll never lie to people again.
On a date with, it shouldn't be for superficial reasons. Like when you're swiping, like I think I'm a big fan personally. I'm a huge fan of online dating apps. I am. I love them. It worked for me. Worked for a lot of my friends out there.
Or lighthearted,
Tinder,
true.
Bumble.
But if they're gonna do that, they need to at least feel the shame from me.
You don't need to be swiping on every single person. No. Be very selective in like the viewpoints that the person has, and then go from there. Like you shouldn't be like, oh, I don't like her hair. No. I don't like her smile. No. I don't like this. No, like the superficial reasons. No. Why are you skipping someone because of their hair color? As if their
bring
hair
back
color
shame.
change,
Exactly.
they all grow together.
You should feel ashamed and get belittled for being a liar.
10 years later down the line, things change.
A little shame bell.
Fluctuate.
Shame.
Some opinions may change. Like you will go through life with this person, so don't be superficial off the bat. That's wrong.
Count shame.
Like,
Exactly.
no, if you think they are completely unattractive. But again, not for the superficial reasons, but completely unattractive. If some viewpoints don't line up, like swipe no on those things, but swipe yes, very strategically.
Lighthearted about cashing, you also get
there's some men out there like, I want a baddie. You
True.
Bad yourself. Or women.
True. They can just do that.
I need this. I need that. Look
fuck
at your
cash, just lies.
You're shaped and built like a
no, see, that's what they would
and you
want.
The strong, fine, charming.
Yeah,
man.
throw rocks.
He don't want you.
Be safe, Jade. Mwah.
Y'all, we need to bring back realistic expectations. I'm telling you, be real and be honest.
All these women online are keeping y'all single because you're waiting for a small population of men to come.
I don't like seeing up her nostrils. This angle is extremely horrible.
and like whisk you off of your feet and like they're not coming because you're not in the right place. Or that type of man is just not looking for you.
That camera's not in the
And
right
that's
place.
the unfortunate truth. I think we need to start dating with the intent of like looking at the future, not this quote unquote ideal that we have in our heads. Whatever fantasies we like that TikTok has shown us about like what love is, when half of it's a bunch of curated nonsense. We're always looking for passion and butterflies and excitement. And in reality, you should be with somebody that makes you feel calm. You should.
True. I'm gonna say that. The best relationships are the one where there isn't drama, there isn't crazy things happening, and you guys are at peace together. And this is not just like a one-on-one relationship. This can be friendships. Your friendships should have constant peace. You guys should be at peace together. If you guys are having constant crazy shit happen in your life, that is not peace.
Look for the person that makes you feel at ease. You want to pick the person that you can be around.
It is. It is.
You never get sick of them.
You need that. It's that type of person that you can.
I would also argue people that constantly talk about drama, and that's their thing, they will do that to you one day. If you're in a relationship with someone that is constantly talking shit about their friend group, they're talking shit about you to the friend group. There it is.
Awesome with and achieve your goals
Peace
and
with
dreams.
apathy.
And
True.
achieve their goals and dreams. It's a great partnership. That's the type of person. But off the jump, it has to be someone that makes you calm and you are 110% yourself. Because there are some people in some relationships where they mask who
Well,
they
I
really
think
are.
apathy is pretty easy to spot, right? Like if they're just like, I mean, there's definitely like, I mean, obviously there's a huge difference between peace and apathy. And if you can't tell the difference, then like that's more of a you problem, and like you would need to address why you're not leaving that. You know what I mean? Rather than like, wow, I couldn't tell the difference, because like definitely like there's a difference between someone who's like got nothing, someone who's there's like a big difference between someone who's depressed and someone who's like, what is it? They don't have drama going on in their life, you know? Because someone who's depressed and they have no goals, that's a big difference. Yeah. I think one of my least favorite things, and I've talked about this, one of my least favorite things that people do is that they're not willing to work through problems and they just sweep it under the rug. My dad does that. My mom does that. My family does that all the time. Me and my sister, the reason why we get along is because we're the type where we don't want to sweep stuff under the rug. We want to talk about it, we want to work through it, because the way I think about it is that if you can work through negative emotions, you can work through disagreements, you'll create a stronger understanding of each other and a stronger relationship. Whereas if you aren't willing to talk it through, then you are unwilling to fix problems, meaning you're more likely to not only avoid the problem, but you'll avoid fixing it, meaning you're more willing to just run away from the problems and maybe run away from the relationship.
They're hiding parts of themselves. They're muting parts. They're not showing their true selves. And then they get with their partner like, oh, I'm calm, I'm great. And then like, y'all get together and like it's like a bait and switch. Now you're like a changed man, or you like suppress so much of who you actually are. So when 5-10 years down the line come and now you're a whole new person. No, you should be able to be 110% yourself and also feel calm and at ease. Boom, great partnership, grow from there.
You should be able to feel like you're yourself. You should be able to, the weird parts of you, your partner should celebrate. Your friends should celebrate. If you can't be honestly yourself with your friends, are they your friends? Think about that. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, my friends have to like walking me like a dog because my wife does that and that makes me happy. No, your friends should not be walking you like a dog. However, I will say your friends shouldn't be disgusted by you. Your friends should be like, you know what you do with your wife, y'all have fun. You know what I mean? Your friends should be like, oh, you and your wife had a great, a great getaway at the BDSM club. Awesome. You know what I mean? Your friends shouldn't be ashamed of you. Your friends shouldn't judge you. What if you don't have a wife? Would you like a boy wife? Yeah, Moko. No, you can't have someone that'll just walk you like a dog.
That's a real good spot to be in.
Only Christian sex.
You have to be authentically yourself. You have to be calm and comfortable in calling that other person out. Hey, I didn't like that. I didn't like the way you said this. We need to talk about this. Hey, how do you feel about this? We should change this. We should grow on this. Because all of that brings calmness. That brings stability. That brings a foundation. And that
stability is the sexiest thing. Someone that will, and okay, I like being taken care of. Y'all know this. I'm just going to say this. Someone that consistently wants to take care of me, someone that wants to build the future together, I find that to be way more attractive than someone that's like, here's a crazy gift, and then I'm not going to talk to you for a month. What? That's weird. And trust me, that's happened a lot. Okay? Where they, and I don't want to say love bomb, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like a grand gesture, and then it's like we're not really close like that. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. But then those same people wonder why they're alone because they don't actually try to create a relationship where they get to know me. You know what I mean? Yeah. She just got nailed. True. Oh, love the Lord.
matters. So yes, strive and find somebody that makes you calm and stick with that person, but makes you calm enough, secure enough to where you can call out things and you guys can work on things.
Yeah.
That type
100%.
of calm. Not calm only because I'm hiding things and I don't want to poke the bear. No. Calm in that there is no poking. There's no bear to poke. Calm in that we are able to have conversations and it's calm. We're able to have a conversation and I never hear your voice raised. It's rare I come across another couple pair and I'm like, do you know what his yell sounds like? Like, what? Yeah, like sometimes we yell at each other. It happens. No. Works for some people, I guess, but I'm seeking like the call.
I'm gonna agree with you. I don't think your partner should ever yell at you. Is that weird? I just don't think your partner should ever yell at you. Unless it's like a sex thing. If it's not a sex thing, I don't think there's ever a reason you should yell at someone. Yeah.
Clarity, like we can just sit here and have a real honest conversation. Those are the good ones.
Feel safe with them. You feel like you can trust them. When they're with you, you feel like you can take on the world. That's the person that you need to be looking for. And also get real with yourself about who you actually
Thank you for the lurk, babe.
If we're on TikTok all the time, we're watching other people's lives, we're perceiving that as the expectation instead of us looking at what do I actually want? What do I actually need? And when you get off the phone, you actually start living your life and like dating people and being present without all this crap in your head, you're going to start to realize, oh wait, what I want is actually real simple.
Real simple. And most of the relationship that you see online, all lovey-dovey, they're not. They're not. They're truly not. It's all a fake. It's all a facade for a lot of these couples out here. That's the unfortunate truth. There are more people out there.
Couple content is role playing
for Instagram.
People don't realize
that.
Their
friends, and they're getting married for themselves. And I'm so excited. Be sure to subscribe because that's another video we're going to get into. Is people who get married too fast.
Okay, true.
That's a real thing
angle is crazy.
Nowadays,
I don't know.
It's sad, but it's also a double
told her that
because you're dealing with people who don't want to feel left behind in life, or life is going too fast, or I'm getting older. I need to hurry up and find somebody to be with. I can't waste time. I want to have kids. I want to have a family. If that's what your relationship built off the front. What's it like in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? If off the bat you're just getting with each other because you have...
It's not her nostrils, it's that I'm seeing up them.
Expectations on what a marriage
like,
or what you should
just
be
put the
doing
camera
right
facing
now.
you like a normal person.
Life is different for all of us. And if you're out here making moves in
I will
life,
say, if you're getting in a relationship just to be in a relationship, that's not a real relationship. You should want to be with them because you want to be with them. And you want to make a life with them. If you are wanting to get in a relationship because you just don't want to be alone, That's not, I'm sorry, that's not a real relationship. You just want a warm body. Dude, my finger's still kind of bleeding. Love not having a bandage. Love that. Good job. Good job, Anwi. Not buying bandages. Fucking idiot. And I think you can have perfectly great relationships that are not always romantic. I think you can have close connections with people that don't have to be that cookie cutter, monogamous relationship.
Based on other people's expectations of what you should be doing, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you right now, it is. I'm sorry, it is.
When you're younger in your 20s, like, who the fuck wants to get married and settle down?
Yeah.
Some people, but not me at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress. I want to be getting flipped upside down. And then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest. And I want to do it all over again and then some. And then when you get a little older, you're kind of like, I literally don't have time.
Huh? Ooh, what? Girl, you can have the head bash in the mattress stuff and not have the ghosting part.
Horrible advice. I think, sure, for some people, they want to thrive and have fun in their 20s, get all wild and go through the ups and downs. That just screams toxicity. That seems
true. This seems like someone. The thing is, sure, she knows what she wants, but I think that's like you're just fucking brainwashed by media. Covering that missing brain, yeah, that's brainwashed by fucking media, dude, and like movies and unrealistic expectations. Like, what the fuck?
Depression that gives anxiety, that gives recklessness. No.
That's giving mental instability. That's giving she forgot to take her meds. Yeah, that's the fucking mold is eating her brain.
Crazy relationship advice. Would never advise that and would never follow that. Not a day in my life. And I would no. You should be seeking the calmness, the anxiety-free, the.
Also, I'm gonna say this. Stress makes you age faster. So if you are getting into these situationships and you're constantly stressed, let me tell you, bitch, by the time you hit 30, you are gonna look 40. You're gonna look 50 when you're 35. When you hit 40, you're gonna look 80. So, count your days.
The motivation, the inspiration, the love, like that kind of thrill, that's what you should be going for, not any of this other crap. Because you don't have time to waste. I'm all for you taking risk in your 20s, moving to different cities, meeting new friends.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I would rather be with a guy that is 30, 35, 40, and fucking mentally stable, financially stable, and we're happy, than someone that's 20 and fucking off their motherfucking meds. I'ma be so for real.
With that, but don't take risks with your love life. Protect your peace. Find that.
Because I don't agree with you. Generally speaking, people that are older, I mean, not always, but generally speaking, they have more emotional maturity. Now, that's not always the case. Some of them are fucking crazy. Absolutely. But some of these bitches.
Find your person, move through life with them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can grow together in your 20s. I'm all for that. But none of this toxic BS, the hooking up nonstop. No. You just need to take care of yourself and find another person that will help you, like push you, motivate you to take care of yourself, and they're doing the same, and you're doing it together, and this is a blossoming, fruitful relationship. We've gone through a lot of varying opinions and thoughts in this video on modern dating culture, but off the bat, it seems to be a consensus that something needs to be addressed. Something needs to be changed, and in one part, it's how people are utilizing social media and the dating apps, but two, societal expectations, and then how women play games for the most part, the men aren't even like trying and aren't really like being a strong leader. It's a little bit all over the place, and it needs to be addressed. And I think it can be addressed by really bringing the focus back to you. Understanding what you really want in a partner, realistically, not superficially. What you want for yourself, what you want for your future partner, what you want for a future life, and seek that out. Be vulnerable, be honest, be open, and you will find your person. I think in person, at a gym, church, political functions, run clubs, whether it's that, online, Instagram, or Tinder, a Bumble, Hinge, it's possible to find real love, but you have to open up and allow yourself to be loved in the right way.
True.
You have to.
Awesome.
But again, like in most videos, I end this video with this same thing, but it's very applicable to this topic. It comes back to you. What are you doing to reach your goals and dreams? What are you doing to be realistic in your goals and dreams? Hello. I get that there's a dream and you can like shoot for some wild shit, but also be realistic in your path and what you're doing to get to your goals and dreams. What are you doing with that? And 3, regarding finding that love, finding a person, are you being real? Are you being open? Are you approaching people? Are you not letting...
Dude, we made this video take 2 hours.
Are you not taking in like awful advice?
It's a 30-minute video.
Are you not being superficial? Are you not being fake? Because a lot of y'all are out here. Men and women. You want all these expectations. You want all these different things in a man or a woman, but you ain't even got that for yourself. What are you doing? That's why I'm bringing it back to these self and saying, listen, get your life in order. Get your shit in order. Know what you want. Know what you're expecting. And go through life, but you can find someone that'll help you with that. You can find someone that brings you to the calmness and the clarity to go through life in a way easier and calm way. But you have to be upfront, you have to be transparent, and you have to be vulnerable.
True.
And I do believe that every viewer out there right now that is single, you can and you will find your match. No doubt about it. So with that being said, thank you for your time watching this video. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you that you're being here. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share the content if it resonated with you, or you want to send this off to a friend, guy or girl, doesn't matter. Also, let me know your thoughts and comments below on the dating scene. Are you single right now? You're going through the trenches, and how brutal is it for you? And then, like I said earlier a little bit, I hope that you know that you can achieve your goals and dreams, but you have to have that faith and belief in yourself in order to do that. And you have to understand that whatever you're going through right now is called going through it for a reason. You're not stuck there. Whatever the hell is going on in your life right now, it is just a season. No matter how bad it is, no matter how tumultuous, is that a word? You get what I'm trying to say. No matter how bad it is, you have to realize that you will get through it. It's a season for a reason. It's called going through it for a reason. Make a plan, be action oriented, and get out that shit. But you have to understand this is temporary, okay? It may be a long temporary, but it's temporary. So with that being said, love you guys a ton. Keep your head up, and I will catch you in the next video. Deuces.
That was good. That was good. There's another video. Where is it? It was a game thingy. What was it called? Do y'all remember? It was like I Interactive. They got like games and shit. Whatever this is. This shit better not be garbage. Triple. Oh, we dancing? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. An hour of this? An hour of this is just this. Baby, why are we lying? Yeah, that hour was offensive. Welcome to the Triple I Initiative. I'm doing the voiceover. Brought to you by... Just for you. Our players. Be prepared for... world premieres. gameplay reveals, and launch dates. And much, much more. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the ride. I think they're British. Buckle up, folks, for fuck. World premiere. Oh.
So long of my body that I know everything about it. I've dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Yo, GLaDOS went crazy. GLaDOS with the NVIDIA update.
In this place, where everyone takes their bodies for granted.
Oh.
I would never. When I meet my body, I will never part from her.
It's trippy, but do I like it? I don't know. We gonna have to wait on that. Capture the game? I know. Is this a climbing game or a horror game? Ooh, oh wait, I'm a knight. Okay, wait! This is kinda cool. Oh! So you're fighting Smeagol's. Oh, we got a beat. Is this one of those games where when you die you get fucked by a bunch of goblins? Ooh, wait, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh. Cheeked up. Alcahest. World premiere. So cute. Are we little prisoners? Oh my god, there's a fox. 2D quota horror. Is that what Lethal Company's called? Quota horror? Wait, this looks so fun! I want to play this. This is great. Ah! Wait, this looks cool. This looks fun. I want to play this. I'm playing the fox though. This looks fun. I want to play this. Didn't this game already come out? This is that climbing game. This already came out. Why the fuck am I watching a trailer on this? This better be a DLC, because I should not be seeing this again. Yeah, why am I... Oh, it's DLC. Okay, that's why I was like, it better be DLC. I should not be seeing this again. Oh yeah, this one looked cool. Who is the character? Is that a boy or a girl? If it's a boy, then I'll play. I don't know.
We first worked
Girl,
on this
I sleep.
franchise with the Return to Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. Since then, we've moved away from our roguelike.
I mean, she looks cool, I'm not gonna lie.
A brand new 2D action-adventure game.
And I'm speaking for Taniguchi-san from Konami. My team worked on the Castlevania.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, she looks pretty cool.
Studios. Evil Empire's
Fuck
tribute
you.
Turned out so good, really couldn't miss the chance.
She looks
to
pretty
work
cool
with them
though.
again.
Together, we're continuing our collaboration for the 40th anniversary of the franchise. Being a French team, we were arrogant.
A
enough
French
to
team,
be
I
in
sleep.
France. Except for me, of course, being a humble Englishman. Now, let me set the scene. The year is 1499.
I know.
And Paris is
Wasn't
being
Expedition
invaded by
33
Turkish
enough for
forces.
you?
As a Belmont, you will hunt down monsters across the city, scaling the sacred spires of Notre Dame, descending into the skull-lined catacombs, and dueling corrupted legends like Joan of Arc. Only berets and baguettes are missing, but I think you've had enough of that already. And what will become of Paris when Dracula's castle finally emerges? Well, you'll have to wait a little longer to find out.
Castlevania, Belmont's Curse.
Very standard voice.
Welcome, Pioneer. Time to join the great galactic expansion.
What this? Space.
Of mining operations.
Miners?
With your efforts,
No!
build a profitable future. We will extend humanity's venture from one planet to another.
Whoa. Is there a game like Subnautica but space?
The shared vision of some
Space Nautica?
will change the galaxy for all.
No Man's Sky. But okay.
Strive to leave your mark under new stars.
Undertale. I'm so tired of Undertale. Oh. What is this? Is this Thief? Thief! This seems cool. Wait, this seems fun. I know, it looks like Dishonored. It makes me like it. Hunter, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Cult. I hope you enjoy your stay. Mwah. Oh. Wait, that's the symbol of Paimon. Ooh. You're watching the Triple I Initiative. I gotta always say it with a really heavy British accent. Thick ass thieves. That'd be good. Multiplayer? Yeah. The undead? Zombies!
Gather resources, rebuild the cities, and together with the human survivors, a new life can flourish.
I guarantee you this could be a shitty mobile game. Coming to iOS.
They need to be convinced you have what it takes to beat the fallen and restore.
True microtransaction gameplay. Buy your armies. Gamble your troops. Oh, it's on Steam. Oh, it's Steam exclusive.
3, 2, 1, go!
Why does this look like,
It's okay, it's okay.
Peak, but just golfing? And everyone's taller.
Oh my god. Stop it!
The graphics look like shit. Sorry, I'm sure this game might be good. Oh, it's like intentionally like shit. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it. Looks like a half-plate mod. Yeah, it looks like kind of bad, but also kind of good.
As you are returned to the earth,
Carbonara Games. Oh.
may the roots cradle your bones. The worms carry out their quiet work.
What was that one game we played, Jeremy, on stream? That game sucked, not gonna lie. It was like so mid.
Only honest
Cradle their balls.
sweat and toil.
That's what the game was called. Reanimal, yeah. Reanimal was super mid. They gave me a free code, so I ain't mad at it, but it was so mid.
Keep digging for answers.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, the games look pretty decent. Oh, this is kinda... Honestly, this looks interesting.
And you will reap what you sow.
Crap. Crap, more like. Just kidding, this game looked fine. Pretend something is happening here, but it is really just a small break. Okay, back to the games now. World premiere. From the creators of Buckshot Roulette. Okay. Oh! Is this just Mario Party? It is! Wait, this seems kinda fun. Oh, Machine Party, not Mario Party. What Outlast Trials should have been? No, I like Outlast Trials. I want to play it again. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Ocean of Robbery. Ocean Theft, yeah. This is kinda cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we got a song. Oh, she's kinda bad though. Ragdoll effects. Zombies. Okay, this looks kinda fun, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, this looks kinda fun. Wait, this looks kinda fun. This looks kind of fun. Windrose. Oh, that's kind of soon! Although early access does give me some pause. This song sounds like AI. Yeah, it does. I was thinking, is this AI? I didn't want to say. You don't mean the giant tennis ball? Oh yeah, I can't because I don't have Luna anymore. Sag. Okay, just driving game. Oh, I need to get RV there yet. That game apparently is pretty fun. Yo, my ass would be already upside down. Jeep would immediately unsponsor me. Lizard.
Watch out! Turn without signaling! Hit the brakes suddenly! Drive in the wrong lane!
This is cute. Is this just Pikmin?
Watch out! Turn without signaling! Hit the brakes suddenly! Drive in the wrong lane!
This is just Pikmin. I mean, I'm not mad at it. This still looks kind of fun. Little carrot boys. Oh. We didn't even play games today.
Thanks for watching the trailer for Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions.
This isn't my stream. This is this is their stream that I'm watching.
We also have an extended gameplay segment coming up later in the show, so be sure to stick around.
Oh, this game was interesting. I wanted to watch this.
You're not the boss of me.
Yeah, I'm not listening to any of that.
Oh, it's multiplayer? I want to play this now.
Okay, we
I saw the demo for this.
Shoot her. On the thing it says she's a plumber, but she says that she's a flight attendant.
Did that just say sup, bitch?
Oh, he vibing. I don't even need to check shit.
Oh.
Oh, creepy. No, thank you.
Did you see? Wait. Oh my goodness.
Wait, who doppelgangers?
60 seconds. Okay, you board up the doors. I'll start setting traps.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Ah. I want to play this. I want to play this. I did not know that they planned to add multiplayer. That's cool. I saw the single player trailer. Oh, this looks like No More Heroes. This looks fun. He is cute. This looks like Shifu, but cooler. Hi, Kana. Mwah. Yeah, this looks cool. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. I like this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play this. That looks really cool. How are you, Kana? I know, I'm in it. And you got a cute main character.
In the Home and Harbor expansion, you get to build, manage, and fight for your very own outpost, your home base in the oceans of Europa. Outposts are valuable assets. Be ready to fight for them, both in single and multiplayer. Home and Harbor adds new mechanics and depth to Barotrauma. Manage and develop your outposts into industrial hubs and take part in the underwater economy. Discover a new faction in the world of Barotrauma, the Descendants. Mysterious, high-tech offspring of Europa's original settlers. With the Descendants,
I don't care about this.
New technologies are introduced into the game. Cybernetics, augmentation, energy weaponry, you name it. Home and Harbor adds more story, new missions, and deeper faction interactions to the Barotrauma campaign.
I'm sure this is cool
Barotrauma, Home and Harbor expansion.
for anyone that's not
Coming
me.
autumn 2026.
Got home from work. How was work? Nah. Oh, this is cute. Is this Castle Crashers, bitch? Y'all remember that? Mara, thanks for the follow. Can you call it to Heaven Your State? Nah. This looks cute. This looks fun. Y'all wanna play this? This seems fun. Yeah, we should play this when it comes out. Little froggies. Oh. Yeah, this looks cute. I like this. Lost Castle 2. Bitch, they had a 1? You lost a Oh, that sounds so good.
I'm making a game about sledding and hanging out with your friends. Called Sledding Game. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
This is so cute. I want to play this.
With friends, you can race, you can do cool tricks and stuff. There's also a bunch of other fun things.
This is so cute. I want to play this.
Snowball fights. Or fishing. Whoa!
I love this.
You can also just kind of hang around if you want. There's also some cool customization.
I want to
stuff.
play this.
Helps with the.
This is literally like web fishing, and I loved web
Yeah,
fishing.
that's the game I'm making, and I'm really excited to share that Sledding Game is coming to early access on April 30th. See you on the slopes.
We gotta play this.
Soon, people, real
We gotta
soon.
play this, you guys. We have to play this. Dude, there's actually a lot of games that are actually looking good. What? Can we just talk about how good indie games are in comparison to, like, the AAA slop we get now? They know what players want. I know, right? We actually are, like, crazy. And I don't have to spend $70 on a game that might not run. This looks nice. Okay, this looks cute. A little chill situation. Is this? Oh. It's Warhammer. Oh, wait, is this a Warhammer game that is... Honestly, I'm not mad at this. This looks fun. If it's multiplayer, I fuck with it. I like that I can't understand what he's saying. He's speaking Warhammer. How did you go back? True. Like, any type of Survivors type game is pretty fun. What's this? It's cool. Finish it all for other games. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Here, on this alien planet, a solitary creature faces the ultimate test of survival. A duplicate. An industrious creature built to survive the harshest of environments. It must unlock the secrets of this
is cute.
world. Learn to coax oxygen from crystal, raise crops from seed, generate light from goo.
You know how in Fallout, there's the little Fallout guy in the videos? It looks like the videos.
Inadequate fuel, lights out, an unexpected chemical reaction.
A horror game like this? That would be kind of interesting.
But this creature does not have to walk alone. At last, our survivor has found
It's a co-op game.
The duplicate now belongs to a team.
This is cute. This seems fun.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies. This carnage reeks of something foul. Something inhuman.
Oh, I remember this trailer. This looked cool. BioShock, but like a different time period.
What horror has been unleashed on these lands?
But French, yeah.
Some escape in daydreaming, some in madness. What madness has taken hold here?
That looks cool. Oh. A little squirt. No. So that was fun, true.
Am I dreaming this hellish nightmare?
Oh. Pause. Again. I have not. Oh. Jumping zombies? This better have crazy gore, because it's pixels. The Last of Us, but instead of them ruining Ellie's character, they give us a cat. Long Gone. Okay, that's not a good game title. Yes, you can pet the cat. Long Johnson, exactly. Bitch, that's Temtem. Bitch, that's a Temtem. I do know, but It's weird to recognize something. Ah! Why do they always have, like, woman vocalizing as their music? So I play one of their other games, which is like a swarm type game. Like Vampire Survivors. And like in that game, the music also is a woman vocalizing. It's very strange that it's always that. This looks cute. I had to mute her? Yeah, I muted her too, real quick. Egg. You've heard of Super Meat Boy, now it's Super Egg Boy. Dinosaurs! So cute. That looked cute. But what's this? This looks cool. I saw mechanical. Oh. Wait a minute. This looks kind of fun. Skeletons. You know what? I appreciate that they have a thing that they wanted to do, and it's very committed to it. God. This is just so much more different than, like, AAA games are releasing.
Wake up, Keeper. Don't make me bite you.
That's so
I may
spooky.
be a skull, but I bet we'll become best friends.
One more feeler for you, comrade.
What are you looking at? Grab him.
What is this? You get zombies to work? That's so funny. Graveyard Keeper 2. That is the most AI art style I've seen in a minute.
We have an experimental reactor, and I really do think the whole thing might implode. And that's where you come in.
This looks fun. This looks fun.
don't want you to get overexcited.
Yeah. You've heard of We Were Here. Now look out for You Were There.
Stabilize one of those, and you could pop back to your own time. And while helping yourselves, you could perhaps fix a few teensy little problems you need to.
Oh my god! You know what? This looks fun. Oh, this is that one game I haven't played yet. It's called We Were Here Tomorrow. I need to play this Gamba game. Should I play this game? Clover Pit? Y'all know I love to Gamba. Damn it. I'm always pulled in by Russian music. I liked Atomic Heart, except it was like cooler in concept than it was like in actual gameplay.
Pretty neat, huh? Top tier technology.
Oh, he's cute. Smash. Dweeby little white boy. The Horny Fridge was pretty good. Nora. And then the robot. Robot twins. This looks cool. I like this. This is cool. Hold up. I like the art style. It reminds me of like older games, but like also more modern. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Okay, that looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the art style and the combat looked fun. Another DLC for Risk of Rain? You're crazy. I mean, I'll play it. Okay. Hi, Zeta. Nah.
Hey there! I know what you're thinking.
Is this VeggieTales?
Wondering, how did this handsome fellow end up in such an awkward situation? Well, to understand, I think we need to rewind a bit. It all started when my best buddies and I heard about this very ancient place. Let's go, guys. Well, don't mind me.
God damn it, this looks like fun friend slop. Do you remember what's the one like My Friendly Neighborhood?
Completely off the rails. You filthy beast.
This is literally just... Yeah, this is literally just peak.
Suddenly, just when I thought I was safe...
This is just peak, bitch.
It's a real shame I ended up in this situation, because trust me, the treasure's right behind that door. And now you are the one that has to go get it. And don't forget, every step forward, you're already too deep to quit.
They literally... I mean, I'll play it. It looks fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. This looks cool. I'm already into it. The art style is so cool. Oh, it's a life sim? Never mind. I was gonna say the arts are really good. Too deep to quit? Yeah. Name of my sex tape. You lose me at the life sim part. I'm just not really into those types of games.
Dear contestants, prepare yourselves for the ultimate trial in final sentence.
Does that say hide your kids, hide your wife? They need to do this at schools to teach kids how to type. Queso. Okay. World premiere. Ugh. Sitting up. Okay. Sit. Hey, yo, chill. Is that an owl bear? Oh, Moko! Yo. The new bro, it looks so much better. Yo, I gotta show y'all. I'm sorry, peep the new face and hair. This shit looks so good. Moko just drew... Y'all. Y'all, Moko's the best. If you guys don't follow Moko already, please go follow Moko. This shit looks so fucking good. Or? Wait, or? Whoa. Wait. Oh, which do we want? Y'all. Y'all. Lighter hair or darker? I kinda... Ooh, wait, I kinda fuck with the darker. It's a little more honeyed. Oh my god, the new face? Who is that? I just got work done, baby. I love it. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Darker? Darker? Okay. Y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That face. Oh my god. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. It's perfect. Once again, Moko's just doing it. Mm. 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 This cute little flashlight. Exactly. This cute little fuck toy. Lighter. Darker. Mm. 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 Yeah, darker has more depth to it. It feels, yeah. I look a little. I mean, in comparison, it feels like the bleached blonde hair is more like it looks a little more washed out in the sense that like I think there's not as much contrast with my skin. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a good point. The lighter strands stand out more. Like getting bleached, that's true. Mmm. 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 Looking good. God damn, that face is so beautiful. That face is just like so beautiful. Thank you, Moko. Y'all, if you haven't already, okay, we gotta. I know, right? If y'all haven't got and checked out Moko, if y'all haven't gone and checked out Moko, Moko's my artist. The reason why I look so cute. The artist for this beautiful model. And oh my god. Very, very lovely. Agreed. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Y'all. Good night, Moko. Mwah. Y'all go follow Moko. Go follow Moko so Moko can make up for that bot purge that happened, because yo, I'm losing a lot of followers on Twitter. Because of the bot purge, so I'm not bent out of shape over it, it's just funny. But I would rather get rid of them, like, bots don't mean anything to me. What the fuck? Like, why would I want followers that aren't real? Yeah. The numbers mean nothing if they don't actually, like your content and interact with your content and enjoy you. Okay, I don't need to see this. This is just like a end of the show thing. Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay, Moko. Before you go, I just got this message. So this is gonna be relevant to you. The new rake person basically called you a stupid bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Great. Just because you're gonna send their owners money. True. True. Gotta teach their owners to goon and support their favorite fox boy, cunt boy. Speaking of, you know what I thought would be cool in VR? to get fucked in VR, but as a cunt boy. And I'm like, you know? Anyways. I'm going to end stream here. I will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch here. I'll be streaming tomorrow, and I'll be streaming on Kick as well, like I always do. I'll be streaming on YouTube as well, as I always do, and on Twitter.
That's still gay.
Yeah,
No.
still gay.
You're
I know.
gay.
I'm sorry.
You're
I love Verleezy. I'll be in Discord if you guys want to hang out. Saturday, I have a solo fantasy stream, and then Sunday, I have a co-op fantasy stream with Chance. My finger has healed up. If you guys do want to hang out, I'll be in Discord. Come relax with me. We'll watch some videos, play some games. Yeah. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think I'll try something different where I'll start maybe at like 6 and then go till 9, a little later. What else? Maybe I'll start at 7, who knows? I'll let you guys know. I'll be in Discord. And then yeah, we'll hang out. It'll be fun. Okay. I love you. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server. My socials are in chat if you want to check me out there. I love you. Bye. Mwah. 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 Mwah.